This tutorial is on the knit front back increase, KFB. The knit front back increase is slightly decorative as it leaves this little purl bump where you make the increase. You can see it's a little more obvious here on the chunkier yarn. It's an easy stitch to complete, just like its name. You knit into the front of the stitch and don't slide it off, but take your needle around to the back and then knit into the back of the stitch. Knit front back, abbreviated in patterns as KFB. So you knit into the front of the stitch, don't slip it off, take your needle around to the back and knit into the back of the stitch. It can feel a little bit tight as you're doing this since you're squeezing 2 stitches into 1. Knit into the front of the stitch, take your needle around to the back and knit into the back of the stitch. You can see after you knit into the back of the stitch, this leaves this little purl bump going across that second part. Knit into the front of the stitch, take the needle around and knit into the back of the stitch. Knit front, swing the needle around and knit back. You can see here we've increased the width of our fabric and we can see the little bumps where our increases are. So it's not an invisible stitch. It does leave a little telltale purl bump where you've made your increases. It is a very easy stitch to complete. And that's knit front back.